Hi everybody, I'm Bob Stevenson. I just bought this new Kata LighTri 318UL pack, and when I was doing my research on it I couldn't find any reviews. It's a very new product, so I thought I would do a review for everybody just to see what it looks like and also some of the features. First of all, when I first got the pack, the material immediately seemed to be very well constructed. They've taped or reinforced a lot of the seams and the zippers. The zippers are very good and strong. When you get the bag, it didn't come in a box. It just came kind of in a plastic bag. There's a lot of extra stuff that you get with it, and to be honest with you, some of it took me a while to actually figure out, use all my 3D rotational ability to figure out how it attached and why it was important to the bag. Anyway, this is what they say for you to put on the back part when you're doing long journeys and you want this bag on the front. It's supposed to be extra comfortable. They also include this belt as part of this when you are using it for the extra long journeys. And then they give you 3 extras of these. I've only got 2 out right now because the third one is on the bag. These are supposed to be used when you are attaching this to the Kata full system, where you can attach this to a backpack and kind of carry them as one unit. But unless you buy that backpack, you probably won't have too much need of these. They also include this little instruction card, which again is another reason why I'm doing this video, because it actually is not that informative. And anyway, it's mostly what you can find out about the bag on the website. And lastly, they also include a rain pack cover, and it's got a little clip so you can carry it very easily. My reason for wanting to buy a pack is because I'm making a trip to Vietnam in May, and I wanted to carry most of my equipment, which includes a D90 with the 18-200, the 85 1.4D, my Tokina 12-24, but I actually might be switching this out for the Sigma 8-16, and also the 35 1.8. I wasn't sure which flash before getting this that I wanted to carry. I do have 2 SB900s and 1 SB800. After playing with this pack for a little bit, I'm going to just take the SB900. Like most photographers, I have many bags, much to my wife's chagrin. One of them that I've used a lot is the Low Pro. This bag is probably about 20 years old, and it served me very well. But to carry all of this, there's just no way that that would fit in there. And then I also have this mini backpack style, which, while comfortable on the back, I could probably get most of this in. It's not very good for accessing my equipment on the front, which is something else I wanted to be able to do. So I went searching online and looked up the think tanks and all the other competitors or bags that could possibly be used for what I wanted. And in the end I decided on this one. Alright, I'll show you how I get all this equipment in here, and then I'll talk some more about the features. Okay, so this is how I think I will put it together. I have some other video clips of all the pieces coming in and out. I will splice those in with this video. First of all, in the bag here, what I've figured out that I will do is I would put my 85 1.4 in like this. Okay, so that it sits just like that. And that is actually with the hood, because we all know how bad that 85 is at getting that hood on and off. It'll sit there just fine with the hood. Then on here, Kata actually probably, I believe, doesn't want you to divide this one because there's actually no felt on this side to stick Velcro to. However, I've decided to use one of my multiple other low pro dividers, and I'm going to stick this one in here, if it's the right size, because I want to put my SB900 in there, as well as my Tokina lens, believe it or not. And I tried this earlier and it fit just fine. The only thing I would say is that there's no Velcro attachment on this side, so this is going to be loose, but I believe with the two pieces in there it should be fine. So I'm going to put the SB900 on, oh, actually, I'm going to put the SB900 on this side, like that. And now, the only issue, again with this Tokina, and if I do switch it out for the Sigma, that won't be a problem, is the large hood, lens hood. So I'm going to leave that aside for right now. That one goes in there, no problem. And I don't know, I don't like that going in there, so I'm going to leave that aside for right now. So there you go, we have that packed. Now, all we have left to do is to put the D90 in there. Now, as you can see here, I do have the extra battery grip on it, but I'm kind of thinking about leaving that at home, even though I do love the horizontal abilities with it, but I probably will leave that at home. But if I didn't want to, it also fits in there just fine, as you can see. And this extra little flap here that they've got as part of a, this is for your SD cards, a little pouch in there if you want to stick all your SD cards in there. A little flap kind of folds over and protects the screen there. And as you can see, I have plenty of room. Now if I did want to, you know, put my shade up there or whatever, I could, but again, for right now I'm going to leave that out. I'm also considering putting, because of the battery grip here goes towards my lens, my 85, I'm also considering putting one extra just piece of padding in there, but again, I'll think about that and see. So that's it, and it easily fits in there. And there's a couple of different ways to close this. If you just put the Velcro in there and then do this up, do your clasp up, then it can pull and it'll stay nice and tight, no problem, and you can quickly access everything just like that. But the other way I discovered was that if you were, I would say, putting this on your back and you were worried about anybody trying to pickpocket you, then you could close it this way and put the clasp down, and then this can't be opened without the clasp being undone first, and you definitely would feel and hear that. On this pocket, this is an extra bag which comes off, and I have another little clip on that. And it also is well made. It has the padding. This padding can rip out, as can the main padding in here. And I can easily fit my 35 1.8 in there with the hood on and close that up. Or alternatively, if I wanted to put my Canon S90 in there, easily fit, I could leave it in there. And this rain pouch is something else I probably wouldn't put in there because that'd be a waste of space, but if that was what you wanted to do, you could. Okay, next I will go over some of the other how to wear it and how it feels when you're standing and have all the equipment in it.